Trump, a pioneer candidate for the 2024 U.S. presidential elections, is facing a series of criminal cases by U.S. officials. Russian President Vladimir Putin said political revenge against former U.S. President Donald Trump, showing the basic corruption of American politics. 2024. The leading Republican candidate for the presidential elections of the United States is facing a series of criminal cases. In addition to other things, he is accused of overturning the 2020 election defeat to President Joe Biden. Speaking at Eastern Economic Forum meeting in Russia's Vladivostok on Tuesday, Putin said, "As for Trump, what happened in today's conditions shows the rottenness of American political system, which cannot imitate democracy. Everything that happens with Trump is the persecution of a political opponent for political reasons." For 4 years, Trump has repeatedly praised his good relations with Putin and claimed that if he regained the presidency soon, he could solve the Ukrainian war within a few days. We hear that Mr. Trump says he will solve emergency problems in a few days, including the Ukrainian crisis. He cannot bring happiness. This is good, Putin said. The wonderful face of American imperialism, however. The idea that Trump has special ties with Russia was full nonsense. However, Putin reiterated that Russia's relations with the United States are unlikely to change the country, independently of whom, Putin said, whoever the president is. What to expect from the future? It is difficult for us to say, but it is unlikely that anything will change radically, Putin said. He claimed that the Biden administration had a strong prejudice against Russia and that it would be very difficult for them to turn this ship somehow. The relations between Moscow and Washington were already tense during Trump's presidency. Putin's decision to invade Ukraine in February 2022 into Biden's low levels after the Cold War. Putin, who served in Soviet security services, shows legal efforts against Trump, as they said in the Soviet times, greatest face of American imperialism. The train is gone. Putin added Western efforts to restrict the rise of China, a global force, as a global force. Moscow greets the surprising relations of Beijing. Today, he tries to restrict the development of Western China because under the leadership of China's friend, President Xi Jinping, he sees that it develops with jumps and borders. They do everything to slow down the development of China. But this will not be possible. It is very late. This is the train left. In separate comments, Putin said that West's decision to provide Cluster S and exhausted uranium ammunition to Ukraine is a crime and that such materials could extend the war, but they would not change outcome.